Hey guys, it's Caleb here, and today's video is just real quick. I'm gonna be talking about boots. So people keep asking me about this kind of stuff, so I figured you're interested in it. So let's talk about it. With that being said, like, subscribe, do the whole like YouTube thing. But boots. So about 3 years ago, and full disclosure, I paid money for these boots I'm about to talk about. Okay, we got the Wartorn and then the Johnny Combat by Viktos. I was not sent these on any kind of promotion or anything. I did research on what boot I should get next for my needs, and then I paid real money for them, just like everyone else. Okay. Full disclosure though, with the newer one, I did get an industry discount, just for working in the industry. It's nothing crazy. I think it's like the same as the law enforcement discount maybe, and military, but I don't know. Anywho, where was I? Lost my train of thought. That's not uncommon. All right, yeah, we're just gonna talk about the boots. So about 3 years ago, I was getting ready to do a tactical game, and I was looking for boots and different, just basically different clothing and stuff like that I was gonna wear. Just good, like for those kind of like tactical things, just what to get. Also for at the time, I was also getting ready for Cornfield Brutality. Um, and then I use these boots in Gunfighter Gauntlet too. But these are the Viktos Johnny Combats. These are my 3-year-old ones. All right, and I still use them. As you can see, I mean, I didn't wash them before doing this. It's a dirty boot, but I wanted to show you that they actually get used, right? So this is the Viktos, the standard Johnny Combat in multicam black. Of course, you can get them in a bunch of different flavors. But I've had these for 3 years, and I put a lot of wear on them to the point that they are starting to fall apart now, right? So this front toe piece on both of the boots is kind of coming off here. Other than that, they're still perfectly usable. The actual core of the sole and everything is still solid and in place. And I was just actually using these at the range earlier this week in the mud, as you can see, because it was muddy here. But it was still very cold, unfortunately. Okay. So I'm switching. I say switching from these. I still use them on occasion because these are lighter weight than my newer ones. Um, yeah, they're a little lighter weight. I don't have numbers for you. I can make some up. This one's a 2 and this one's a 3. I don't know what that means, but these are a little bit lighter. So this is the newer Wartorn, again by Viktos in multicam black. As you can see, it is a. I should put them next to each other so it doesn't look out of. This one's huge. No, it. So this is the Wartorn, and as you can see, there is more material in there. These are like super thin and nice and breathable. These are breathable, but they're also waterproof. I wanted to try something waterproof because we're in the Midwest. There's a lot of moisture and snow and things like that, right? And I didn't necessarily want a winter boot, but I did want something that the snow's just not gonna seep through and soak my feet whenever it's really cold outside, because that sounds terrible. So yeah, these are the waterproof ones, and I will say this, with the Johnny Combats, I didn't have to break them in at all just because that material's so thin and they're so flexible. These I've been breaking in for a few days now because they're a lot stiffer, but they're starting to break in really nice actually. And I was coaching youth shooting sports yesterday, assistant coaching, and I was out at our range for like 4 hours, just walking around in the gravel, just standing the whole time. And they did great. These were super comfortable. So I was really happy with these. They feel good. They're easy to move around in. And the way they are waterproof, which waterproof means, most of the time means that they're not as breathable as they could be because they're not letting moisture in. But I will say the way that they did this meshing in here, and the reason it's thicker is so that it's padded, of course, but all that heat that's generating in your foot is being pulled up and out of the boot. And I really actually noticed that working yesterday. My feet stayed nice and cool, even though it did warm up a little bit and get a little nicer out there. So that was great. But yeah, this is the Viktos Wartorn MC black, multicam black, and then the other ones were the Johnny Combats. I would definitely recommend both. This isn't a paid sponsor video or anything like that. This is just me liking boots and wanting to share it with you. So that's it. That's all I got. Like I said, again, like and subscribe. Check out some of my previous videos. And if you're interested in like this kind of gear stuff, let me know and I'll review some of my gear, maybe like my belt setup and things like that. Because I can't really do it that specifically on the Brownells channel because Brownells doesn't carry any of these products, which is why I'm doing it here. So with that being said, shop at Brownells for all your shooting needs. And then of course these are available directly at Viktos. I don't have a discount code or anything. Like I said, I'm not a promoter, like a content creator or influencer for them. So check them out. All right. Questions, comments, you know where to leave them. Thanks guys. Stay safe.